It's a chila. So as you can see there, it's on -6, man. Is that it resets the already moving and existing trend, right? So away my chance, it's the 24th, and you know what happens on the 24th, right? I mean, we are approaching month end, and you know what happens on month end? So today we're gonna be trading rent money. So like as I was doing some shows, I ended a trade on V25 minute and it's not looking nice right now. I'm gonna show you the trade. And by the way, if I blow this trading account, I'm gonna open an OnlyFans account. I'm kidding. So let's see. And so as you can see there, it's on -6, man. And I ended it as an ID50, right? So you can actually see that let me zoom. You can actually see that this was a peak reset on M1 and price was creating some moves there. So that was an ID50. So I ended a slide here. So it's kind of crazy right now, and I'm anticipating for price to go down there. So on this one, I'm willing to risk 20 bucks to make some around 30 bucks, right? And if all goes well, I'm also looking at this V50. Let me show you this V50. I'm also looking at this V50. So if it touches this line here, I'm gonna enter a sell to the downside because it's probably gonna sell, and that is what is gonna happen. So I'm gonna be chilled a little bit. Let's see how it goes. So right now it's 9:07 and the market is on +18. So let me close on +20 because it's now creating patterns that I do not understand. So it's gonna go on +20. That's when I'm gonna close, and I'll wait for that V50 to create all those patterns. Okay, so let's show here. +19, +18. What's wrong with this broker? +21. Okay. Okay, so right now the account is on 75 bucks, right? Which means I made a profit of 25 bucks, right? So if V50 goes to that line that I drew, guys, I'm gonna like end the man because I gotta pay the rent, right? Okay, my guitar, so like that V50 didn't come to where I anticipated it to go, and I'm gonna be chilled, man. I'm gonna leave it like that. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna withdraw all the funds, man, so that I can pay. You know, derivative is not like any other things, bro. When something doesn't play out, don't force things, let it run, bro. I've been into this field for long enough to understand those, man. So yeah, it is what it is, you know how the vibes goes. So and now that I've paid my rent, man, I'm happy, my landlord is happy, everybody's happy, and everybody's winning, right? So I'm happy, man. I don't know, I'm just happy, guys. So let's drink, man. Let's drink. I was sleeping like a lazy kind of a person, but right now I'm done. So I gotta take a walk, man. I gotta take a walk with my brother, man. With my brother, man. Bro, it's like we've walked almost 3 kilometers, man, and I'm seeing bodies, but I don't have the resources to get bodies. Brother, man. Okay, let's make a deal, brother, man. And if the channel reaches something like 5,000 views and before April, we are going to leave. We are going to go to the low density suburbs. Is it a deal? Yes. Yes. So these guys should subscribe, and they should definitely subscribe. We need to move out the ghetto, man. Bangaro jigare, brother. May do lose bangaro jigare. Aris fine, bangaro. Aris gonna find some juicy bangaro. This meal is called a chila kahaha. It's a chila kahaha. Like I found it on an Italy website. That's a joke. But this is rice, man. This is some stonditos. This is potatoes. This is chicken, bro. Then this is salad, man. You know, chilaka, haha. Okay, guys. So let's be serious now. So a lot of people have been asking me, "Yo, bro, what strategy do you use, right?" So for my strategy, I use what is called BTMM, right? And the most easiest part about BTMM, right, is that on BTMM we talk about what we call market fractalization, right? Which means that what happens on a bigger time frame is also what happens on a smaller time frame. That is why you see me scalping like crazy, guys, because I now believe in the strategy. Because if you can see something, you kind of see it. That's the reality of this thing, right? So if you trade BTMM, I want to be realistic and honest with you guys. There are only 4 types of setups that you only trade. So if those do not show on the charts and stuff, you don't trade, you just chill, right? As I did on V50. So it invalidated something that I was waiting for, and I left it like that, right? So the first type of setup that we trade on BTMM is what we call the peak formation, right? So we've got what we call the peak formation high, then the peak formation low, right? So on peak formation high is the I don't know if you have been studying ICT, we call it the PDRA, right? Which is the price discount array, right? Premium discount array, right? Right. So the premium is like the, I don't know what is the peak formation high, then the discount is the peak formation low, right? It's as easy as that, right? Then the second type of setup that we enter is what we call the ID50, right? Which is called the intraday bounce 50, right? So it happens on the EMA 50, right? It always happens on the EMA 50, no matter how hard you try to avoid this topic. I entered that V25, it was on the EMA 50, which was an ID 50. That is why I entered, right? So you now understand why you call it the ID 50, right? Then we have got what we call the safety trade, right? So on synthetic indices, I do not touch the safety trade no matter what, right? And if we can actually go back to my previous episode when I was trading gold, I talked about this safety trade, right? It usually occurs on currencies, though it happens on synthetics here and there, right? And it is what it is. Then the most easiest type of setup to trade is what we call the peak reset. On peak reset, guys, I don't want to lie, I've always been 90% accurate. I don't know why. Maybe the other 10% is when I was taken by a stop hunt, right? I'm saying this, guys, because now I'm profitable, and when I say I'm profitable, it doesn't mean that I'm making thousands and thousands from the market. It means that my profit is consistent. It's consistent over time, and it now makes sense, right? So right now, let me show you guys here on the monitor, on my PC, on my computer, right? What all they look like, right? So let me just do a rough draw, right? So a BTMM setup is like this, right? Right. So this will be the peak formation high here. Then with the EMAs, when they will be moving, an EMA 50, as I stated earlier, will be around this zone here. So this one will be what we call the ID 50. Then the safety trade, as I stated earlier, we're not going to talk about that, right? Then this lowest point here is what we call the peak formation low, right? So a reset, what it does is that it resets the already moving and existing trend, right? So suppose you can see that from this point to here, right, where it was a downtrend, right? So an M will be created around this zone to reset this already existing downtrend, right? So this will be a peak reset, right? So a reset just resets an already existing trend, right? And on resets, remember, we've got 2 types of resets, guys. We've got a continuous reset and a non-continuous reset, right? So a continuous reset, as I stated earlier, is the one that continues to continue with the trend, right? So as I stated on the diagram that I showed you guys, that this was a continuous reset because we were on a downtrend and the trend wanted to reset itself to go down, right? And for a non-continuous reset, it means that the market is now shifting direction, right? So this was a downtrend, right? So if another M is created, if a W, which is a double bottom, is created around here and the market goes up here, we have got a non-continuous reset. So these are the 4 components of BTMM, guys. No matter how much hard you try, no matter how your mentor tells you these things, guys, this is what really happens, man. We've got only 4 types of trades, guys, and if you can actually combine ICT and price action to BTMM, you can actually get something that is nicer. And for my entries, I use a very smaller time frame, such as the M5 or M1, maybe because I'm a scalper or something like that, but it has been working for me, guys. I don't want to lie, man. For me to move from Mapsingo to here in Harare, this has been the I don't know, the backbone or something like that. So if you wanna learn BTMM, you can actually search on YouTube. You're just gonna be like BTMM, right? It's gonna pop, man. I don't wanna lie. And for those guys who are newbies in trading, you can visit www.babypips.com. You're going to get quality information there. And this is all about today, guys. Let's sleep, man. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, guys. I just shared something that I thought was important to you, and it is what it is. Let's sleep.